Hey everybody, it's Skully. So today's probably one of the better days I've had in a while. Truthfully, with the weather changing and it being wintertime, I don't really do so well this time of the year. I mean, it's like I already have a decent amount of mental illness related things to deal with already as part of my day to day life, and then when you have the vitamin D deprivation on top of it, yeah, that's not a good combination. So, I don't know, I just kind of had a lot on my mind, things that kept bugging me. I think about the future and the past a lot, so much to the point that I don't feel like I enjoy the present all that much. And it's just something that has started to sink in more and more the older I get, because I don't really feel like I have a terrible amount of regrets in my life for the most part. But if somebody were to ask me, the biggest regret I have is really would probably just be to just enjoy the present more. Is probably one of my bigger regrets, because I've had a great life and everything. It's just I think I could have enjoyed it to its maximum potential had I actually just lived in the moment from time to time, and not so focused so much on mistakes I had made in the past, or what's the future going to be like 10, 15, 20 years from now. And the older I get, it's something that sinks in more, because I know that you only get older to a point. I mean, my life isn't going to last forever. There will be a point in my life where my days will be limited, and there will be nothing left but the present. And I don't want to suddenly wait till that point in my life to finally realize how important living in the moment really is. Because, I mean, when you don't have the future to look forward to anymore and the past has already happened, I mean, at some point, you do have to acknowledge the present for what it is, because the present is only the present in the present moment, and then it, becomes the past. Time passes like anything. And I feel like, I don't know if that's one of the reasons why I compare myself to people so much. Probably. Nobody's perfect, everybody has mistakes, everybody has flaws. But sometimes I guess I just find it very hard to be myself, to be my true self, when all I just keep thinking about is my imperfections and, things I could do better, and, maybe how much different things in my life would be if certain things had happened differently. And it gets to a point where it gets exhausting. But then sometimes I have days like today where I do feel better and things don't seem all that bad. And then I just kind of think about the fact how just, if I spend a decent amount of my time comparing myself to other people, oh, I wonder what my life would be like if I was like that person, or, that person seems so much better than me, why can't I be more like them? But then I have days like today that I wish I had more often, because I start thinking about it more, and then I think to myself, am I really that bad? I'm not perfect, but maybe I don't really want to be like somebody else. Maybe I don't want to be like the people I compare myself to. Maybe I just want to be me, because maybe being me isn't so bad after all. And maybe I am the way that I am for a reason. I don't like the fact that I worry so much. I don't like the fact that I constantly focus on the past and the future to the point that it makes the present miserable. But then I get to a point where I'm like, I guess I'm just somebody who cares a lot, maybe more than I should, but caring doesn't seem like it's a bad thing. Maybe there is such thing as caring too much, and that can make people miserable, but the idea of actually caring about things isn't something to be ashamed of, though, because it makes you somebody who wants to do the right thing, wants to be a good person, things that are genuinely good for you. So, I know it must be very common for people to compare themselves to other people and to wish they were different, maybe to wish they were better looking, wish they were stronger, wish they were smarter. And I can say from my own personal experience that it's normal to compare yourself to other people. It's normal to acknowledge your flaws and that you're not perfect. But give yourself some credit in the areas that you deserve. I mean, really try to focus on things that make you you, your talents, your gifts, what you bring to the world. Because, I mean, it's not always easy being you, and it's not always easy looking at other people and seeing what they have better than you. But sometimes you have things that are way better than you think, too. And when you stop and look at those things, you realize you have a decent amount to be grateful for. And there really is only one person in the world who is you, who can be you as well as you can. And that's something to keep into perspective, something to keep in mind. Because if we were all the same, the world would be boring. I mean, life would lose so much meaning if it was like that. So really acknowledge your gifts, the things that make you unique, that make you who you are, and be proud. Because there's only one of you in the entire world. And this is coming from somebody who is a twin. That, you know, even my twin is not exactly the same as me. And we're different in our own unique ways, and I'm very thankful for that. Because, I mean, they're my best friend, and they always will be. But I also like to acknowledge that I'm my own person, aside from them, and that I have a lot to offer the world just like they do. So, until next time, have a great day, guys.